Hey, parents and teachers, this is Seth with SethPerler.com. I'm an executive function coach based out of Boulder, Colorado. Today I'm going to talk to you about this question that some adults will ask, or parents, where they say, does my child have executive function? So I want to break this down for you so that you have more clarity so that you can be of better service to your child. So basically, the question, does my child have executive function? The easy answer is yes. Everybody has executive function. Uh, what you're really probably trying to ask is, does my child struggle with executive function, or with executive functions, or with executive functioning? Or does my child have executive function challenges? You're really asking a question like that. You're not asking, does my child have executive function? So let me explain. Everybody has executive function. What that means is that the prefrontal cortex of the brain, the front third of the brain, generally speaking, the front third of the brain helps you, helps me, helps parents, teachers, all adults, all kids, all human beings. The front third of our brain helps us to execute complex tasks. Similarly, the front part of the brain helps dogs execute tasks, or cats, or other mammals. Now, in our lives, the tasks that we are concerned with executing on, particularly with kids, tend to be responsibilities and schoolwork. So, within responsibilities and schoolwork, I like using those two words because they're very broad. So, responsibilities, one might, a child might, a teenager might want to get a driver's license. That is a very complex task that has many, many, many subtasks, including making sure that you have your social security number on you when you go in to fill in the paperwork, or online to fill in the paperwork, including making sure that you have payment set up, or a way to pay for it, whether it's by check or credit card or cash or whatever. So there are many, just getting a driver's license has many tasks. It's not just go in there and get it. It takes a very long time. You have to do the driver's test, yada, yada. So you get the point. We have responsibilities and we have schoolwork. Schoolwork, you want to write a paper, you want to study for a test, you want to do a homework assignment. These are very complex tasks with subtasks. In order to execute on a task, you must be able to do different things. You must be able to use executive functions, or executive functioning, meaning the brain must be able to do certain things in order to do a big thing. What must the brain be able to do? Let's stick with the driver's license analogy. In order to do it, the brain must be able to organize time a little bit of time management. The brain must be able to organize the materials and the bits of information that are needed to get that driver's license. The brain must be able to organize thoughts and be able to pass the driver's test. The brain must be able to prioritize. If somebody wants to get a driver's license, they must do the work that needs to be done to get the driver's license, rather than doing other activities that may be more preferred, like social media, or gaming, or social time, or sports. So somebody's going to have to prioritize doing the work of getting the driver's license that may not be fun, that may not be preferred, over things that are more preferred. So that is prioritization. That is also something called inhibition, holding back your desire to do let's say, the gaming. So inhibiting that desire so that you can prioritize the work that needs to be done, the paperwork, let's say. Meanwhile, another part of executive, so you have inhibition, you have self-starting. So procrastination is not starting, and self-starting or task initiation is part of executive function, and that means getting started, let's say, on the paperwork or on the studying for the driver's exam, or what have you. And then you also have focus, attention, and concentration. If you are going to do the paperwork for a driver's license, you have to concentrate on doing that one thing through to completion. So, anyhow, when people say, does my child have executive function? That's not really the question you're asking. Yes, your child has executive function, but you're asking, does my child struggle with executive function, or have executive function challenges, or executive functioning challenges? And if so, if they struggle with executive function, where do they struggle? And then what you really want to know is, how do we help a child or a student work with those struggles or challenges, executive function, in a way that they can get the important things done so that they can reach their most important goals in life. And of course, the big risk here is that if kids don't get enough executive functioning skills or enough executive function, then they are at risk of not being able to do the things in life that are important to them. So getting a career that they actually enjoy and that actually pays the bills, and being able to have a lifestyle that they want, and things like that. Be able to maintain relationships in a healthy manner, and so on and so forth. So again, to recap, yes, your child has executive function. The question is, are they struggling with executive function? And if so, how? And if so, what can we do about it? Again, my name is Seth with SethPerler.com. I'm an executive function coach based out of Boulder, Colorado. I help struggling students navigate this thing called education. If you're watching this before August 23rd, 2019, we have the Executive Function Online Summit for Parents, a free online summit with a bunch of experts from all over the place who for free will help you for 3 days to learn so much more about how to help your child. Go to executivefunctionsummit.com and you can register for free with an email address. Anyhow, I hope you have a great day. Take care.